Hey everybody, Scott here from Camco. Today we're going to compare popular weight distribution hitches with sway control. The Equalizer, Kurt TrueTrack, and EasyLift's ReCurve R6 and ReCurve R3. First we're going to talk about weight distribution and sway control. If you already know what these are and why you need them, you can skip ahead in the video to hear. Why is a weight distribution hitch necessary? On a trailer, any weight that's forward of the trailer's axle is going to act as a downward force on the back of the tow vehicle. That's called tongue weight. Too much weight on the back of the tow vehicle causes the front end to go up, resulting in a loss of control. A weight distributing hitch distributes the weight evenly among all the axles on both the trailer and the tow vehicle. What is trailer sway and why is sway control necessary? Sometimes while towing, the trailer can wag back and forth behind the tow vehicle, making it difficult to maintain control and in some more severe cases, a total loss of control at highway speeds. Improperly loaded trailers, crosswinds, and passing trucks are just some of the reasons for trailer sway. The purpose of sway control is to minimize trailer sway. Each of these hitches, the Equalizer, Kurt TrueTrack, and EasyLift's ReCurve R6 and R3 are all sold as weight distributing hitches with sway control. Do they work? Well, they all function as weight distributing hitches, yes. But how well do they control sway? Let's find out. First, let's start with the Equalizer. The Equalizer states that its 4-point integrated sway control provides the highest level of resistance against sway. Is that true? Let's take a look. The short answer is yes, but. Yes, it can provide a maximum of 600 foot-pounds of sway resistance, but that is contingent on a couple of things. The 4-point integrated sway control means that the Equalizer depends on the correct amount of tongue weight to achieve a steel-on-steel binding. Why does that matter? Well, whatever your trailer's tongue weight is when the hitch is initially installed, if that ever changes, like when your trailer's full versus when it's empty, that's going to affect the performance of the sway control. The lighter your trailer tongue weight, the less sway control you get. And this steel-on-steel binding is self-degrading, which is to say, when the steel-on-steel wears out, so does its ability to control sway. Another drawback to this method of sway control is that it is always on full. This increases the potential of the tail wagging the dog effect, where any sway on the trailer in adverse road conditions can lead to a loss of tow vehicle traction. And this always on full sway control makes it difficult to maneuver at low speeds, such as city driving, parking lots, and campsites. Next up, the Kurt TrueTrack. Kurt TrueTrack has what they call active sway control, and they state that by using a constant heavy spring force and the system's hardened cam mechanism, the TrueTrack locks up when straight line towing and relaxes when maneuvering. Let's see how the Kurt TrueTrack performs. As you can see, with very minimal effort, this active sway control can be relaxed from straight line towing by hand. How much will it keep a 10,000 pound trailer in check? Now technically, the Kurt TrueTrack will reach up to 225 foot-pounds of sway resistance, but that is gradually over the angular rotation of approximately 20 degrees. 20 degrees may not sound like a lot, but this is what it looks like when a 30-foot trailer is 20 degrees off center. Right there is where Kurt TrueTrack reaches its maximum of 225 foot-pounds of sway resistance. Seems like you might be in trouble at that point. Now, EasyLift's ReCurve R6. The ReCurve R6 features adaptive sway control. This adaptive sway control is achieved via ball and socket and delivers a max of 600 foot-pounds of sway resistance. Let's see how it performs. So as you can see, the ReCurve R6's adaptive sway control is powerful, but not rigid. That's because unlike the Equalizer, the ReCurve R6's adaptive sway control gradually increases to max through 7 degrees of angular rotation of the trailer. What that means is, at highway speed, the further out of line your trailer gets from your tow vehicle up to 7 degrees, the harder the R6 works to push your trailer back to center where it belongs. The ReCurve R6 has an automatic disengage feature. When you're trying to navigate a city, campground, or trying to back up, as soon as your trailer passes 7 degrees off center, the automatic disengage feature allows you to maneuver without having to struggle against the sway control. And unlike the Equalizer, the ReCurve R6 can deliver sway control regardless of the tongue weight. Whether your trailer is loaded with gear and full holding tanks, or empty and as light as a feather, the ReCurve R6 delivers the correct magnitude of sway as you need it. The R6's adaptive sway control has an easy on-off feature. This addresses the potential hazard of having too much sway control in adverse or slippery road conditions. It also makes it easier to hook up if your trailer and tow vehicle are not perfectly aligned. We'll demonstrate the ReCurve R3 shortly, but here are some additional features that are common to both the ReCurve R6 and the R3. The ReCurve hitches are not self-degrading. They're designed so that the trailer articulates about the hitch ball with a precision reamed bearing. They do not rely on steel-on-steel friction and binding, so with proper care and maintenance, they will not wear out. The ReCurve hitches come with the toughest shank on the market. The shank is the sole member that attaches up to 15,000 pounds to your tow vehicle hurtling down the interstate at 60 plus miles an hour. Our shanks are forged of high carbon steel and last approximately 6 times longer than welded steel and 1.5 times longer than cast steel. The ReCurve hitches use round, roll-tapered, forged spring bars that provide weight distribution and ride comfort for specific tongue weight ranges. Think of it as a luxury suspension for your towing experience. The proprietary inverted top loading spring bars are easier to insert and remove, making it the quickest to hook up and go. The ReCurve hitches have noise-free operation. The single axis of rotation and the spring bar hookup method allow for weight distribution and sway control without the steel-on-steel binding, so there are no loud creaks and clunks when trying to back up or make sharp turns. The ReCurve's mono-trunnion design has captive lubrication, so it's cleaner and easier to maintain. And for the dealers, our head angle adjustment washer saves your installers time and money by making head angle adjustments super easy. No more having to deal with set screws or adding and removing washers to spacer ribbons. So let's talk about the ReCurve R3. The main differences between the ReCurve R6 and the ReCurve R3 are the method of sway control and the magnitude. The ReCurve R3 features adjustable sway control. The adjustable sway control is achieved with brake pad material around the center spindle and delivers a maximum of 300 foot-pound sway resistance once the angular rotation of the trailer exceeds 5 degrees. This allows for a little bit of play, preventing normal steering from being too rigid. Now let's see how the R3 performs. As you can see, the ReCurve R3's sway control is still quite powerful. Although the brake pad material is a wear component, it will exceed the life of the hitch. Unlike the self-degrading components of the equalizer, the ReCurve R3's clamping design accounts for wear so that it is able to maintain proper sway resistance throughout the life of the hitch. The ReCurve R3's adjustable sway control can also be turned off for easy hookup and adverse road conditions. So there you have it, a brief overview and comparison showing how Easlift's ReCurve hitches are superior to those other popular weight distributing hitches with sway control. Easlift's ReCurve, the safer, reliable, more comfortable ride.
Camco.